Okay, welcome Minneapolis fans to the third place game here at the Class 3A state tournament, baseball tournament on May 28, 2021. Going to be about a 4 p.m. start. Minneapolis, the 7 seed, will take on the number 4 seed, Frontenac. Frontenac is 18-6. Minneapolis is 16-7. Frontenac just lost an extra innings game to number 1 seed Anderson County by a score of 5-4, and Minneapolis lost 8-3 to who did we play? Rock Creek in the first game of the day. Riker Nelson up for the Minneapolis Lions. Playing second base. Brett Cleland, the pitcher for Frontenac. This is Dale Leach here for CityLinkTV.com, Minneapolis. Outside there, strike one. 2-1 the count to Riker. He connects with that. That's in the gap out the outfield for a first base hit. Colton Bradford up. Trent Meckel, our pitcher, is on deck. Foul tip. Strike one. Nelson going for a steal. Safe. Our steals leader on the season for the team. 1-1 the count here to Colton Bradford. Bradford hitting .384 coming into today. Outside corner, strike two. So the 1-2 pitch coming. Foul tip. Keeps the count at 1-2. He connects with that. First baseman gathers it up. And they don't make it time. Bradford slides in. So two singles start off here for Minneapolis. That advances Riker Nelson to third. Our pitcher starting today, Trent Meckel coming up here. On deck, Spencer Davidson. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Ball one, strike one. Runners at the corners with no outs. Another swing. Bradford goes for the steal and is out, but Nelson comes home. Score the Minneapolis run. So one down. The count is 1-2 to Trent Meckel. He connects with that way out in the left field. They get under it and make the grab. Meckel out with a fly out. Brings up Spencer Davidson with nobody on. Spencer batting .586 on the season. Had a nice double in the first game that scored a couple of runs. Outside, ball one. High, ball two. Way outside, ball three. On deck is Nolan White, third baseman for the second game, with two outs. Walked Mr. Davidson. So Nolan White up to bat. With two outs. One runner on. Gets away from the catcher, moves Spencer Davidson to second into scoring position. Nolan White is batting .333 on the season and on base percentage of .420. Swing and a miss there. Makes the count 1-1 with two outs. Outside. 2-1 the count now to Nolan. High. Ball three. Fouls that off. Makes it the full count, 3-2. Outside. Draws the walk. Second walk of the inning on Cleland, the pitcher. Daniel Watson up, Colby Rice on deck. Watson batting .254 on deck, on base percentage 366. High there. The Frontenac catcher going out to try to calm their pitcher down a little bit. Connects, baseman gets that, and that ends the inning with two outs. So White was put out running the bases on the force out. Minneapolis on 2 hits. Strands 1. And leads 1-0 after a half an inning. It's time for a public service announcement from the Kansas High School Association here. Leadership is a massive part of any sport. Whether the team is performing well or not, a leader is able to stay positive and get the best out of his or her teammates. A coach once told Houston Friend, a recent graduate from Santanta High School, that true leadership is shown when adversity is at its highest. Leaders have the ultimate commitment and will go above and beyond for the team. Prove what you have when it takes to be a leader by maintaining your character during times of adversity. This is a message from the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Student Advisory Team. And leadership is a trait that can be learned from sports and carried on throughout the rest of our lives. Joey Langstrade, a senior at Bayshore Linwood High School in Bayshore, Kansas, says that everyone has a great example of a leader in their lives, whether it be a parent, relative, coach, or mentor. We all have someone setting an example and leading us through hard times. It's important to listen to these authorities, and they'll show you the way, an example to live by, and be a leader in your community. It's a message from the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Student Advisory Team. Okay, Michael is just about finished warming up here as we get ready for the first batter for the Frontenac Raiders, Logan Myers, playing shortstop. On deck for Frontenac is Caston Fields. Outside, ball one. Gets away from the catcher, Colby Rice. Nobody on base. No damage done. Strike there. Trent Meckel has a 1-win, 0-loss record on the season. ERA at 2.534. One and two the count here. Connects with that, gets between first and second baseman, and will be a single for Myers. Caston Fields, second baseman up. Jeremy Ryo on deck. Shows bunt, strike. Nope. Ball is called. There he shows bunt, and Rice picks it up. Does not get the ball down to first base in time. Oh, and then we have an overthrow error to third. And that sends the runner all the way to third. Ties the game at 1 on 2 errors. Jeremy Ryo up. Brett Cleland, the pitcher, on deck. Bunt shown. They execute that up. I don't understand what happened there, but they advanced the runner from third to home. Make the score 2-1. Now Coach Conrad is getting an explanation. Has something to do with what happened on third base. 2-1, Frontenac. No outs. Nobody on right now. Strike thrown there. Oop. Hit batter. Puts the runner at first with no outs. Frontenac up 2-1. Brent Cleveland, the pitcher up. Colin McCartney, first baseman on deck. Foul down the right sideline. Way outside. Ball one. 1-1 the count. Steal attempts. Fouled. Connects with that. Third baseman picks it up. And no play either way. So Brett Cleveland with the hit, a single. Third hit of the game for the Raiders. Five, Colin McCartney, first baseman up. 2 runners on. He fouls that deep down the right side. Makes it 0-1 with no outs. Foul down the left side this time. 0-2 the count. On deck is Mario McGinney, third baseman. Connects. Great play by Nolan White to drag that in. Long throw to first, not in time. McCartney safe at first. Bases loaded now for Frontenac. Connects. Riker Nelson scoops that up. Out at first, but scores number 24, Jeremy Rayo. McGinney with an RBI. Alex Williams, the catcher, up. 1 down. Runners at second and third. The score is 3-1, Frontenac. Swing and a miss. Check swing. Makes it 2 balls, 1 strike with 1 out. To Williams. White knocks that down. Out at first, but another run scores. Another RBI. Clay Jamison, right fielder, up. 1 runner at third. With 2 outs. Check swing, got away from Rice. Out at third. So Frontenac strands 1 on 4 hits, but take a 4-1 lead over the Lions here in the bottom of the first as they go through the first 8 batters of their batting order. 4 hits, 2 RBIs, 4 runs. See if we can get some Minneapolis offense going here. When it comes to today's world, it seems like at times sportsmanship is a lost idea, says Mallory Kusser, a recent graduate from Olpe High School. Negativity can be spread faster than positivity, which is why we need to be courteous of others at a sporting event. Let our officials officiate, let our players play, and let us, our fans, be appropriate and encouraging with our cheers. What sportsmanship all comes down to is supporting and motivating your team, not putting others down. We can make experiences more enjoyable by spreading the word and modeling good sportsmanship. This is a message from the Kansas State High School Activity Associations and the Student Advisory Team. Lions up to bat again. Bottom third of the order, Colby Rice up. Weston Schrader on deck. Colby is batting .183 on the season. On base percentage of .257. Strike there. Makes the count 0-2. Gets away, evens the count at 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He chased that. Weston Schrader up. Logan Kern on deck. Weston batting .220 on base percentage of .371. Late swing there, strike 1. On an inside pitch. Fouls that down the left side. 0-2 the count. On deck is Logan Kern. Outside, ball 1. So 1-2 the count to Schrader. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strikes him out. 2 down here in the top of the second. Second strikeout for Cleveland. Bottom of the order for the Lions, Logan Kern, sophomore up, left fielder. Batting .286 on the season, .381 on base percentage. Inside pitch there, he swung at it, fouls it. 0-1 the count. Outside, ball one. Riker Nelson on deck for Minneapolis. Has a hit and scored a run. Inside, strike two. Strike three, got away from the catcher, so Kern advances to first. No. Was not strike three. 2-2 the count. With two down. Connects, foul down the left baseline. Timeout called from third base umpire. A ball got away from the Lions down there. The Lions dugout. Okay, full count now, 3-2. High, walked him. Third walk of the game here, thrown by Cleveland. Riker Nelson up, second time through the order. Again, Riker had a hit last time and scored a run. Strike call. Swing and a miss. Strike two. So 0-2 the count with two outs to Riker Nelson. With a runner on first, that's Logan Kern. Outside, ball one. Outside, ball two. Evens the count at 2-2 with two outs. Outside, ball three. Three count, full count. 3-2. Colton Bradford is on deck for the Lions. High, walked him. Riker went down 0-2 and then came out of it with a walk. Fourth walk of the game by Cleveland. Colton Bradford up. He had a hit. A single. Let's put out running bases. Lions with 2 on base. Kern at second. Nelson at first. 2 outs. Trent Meckel on deck for the Lions. Gets away from the catcher, but the runners do not advance. Swing and a miss. Makes the count 1-2 to Bradford. Fouls that down the right side. Count remains 1-2. Still runners at second and first. Kern and Riker Nelson. Connects with that. First baseman tracks it down. And they do not. Bradford with the hit. Beat out the throw to first. But they throw back to home and catch Logan Kern attempting to steal home. Or to get home on there. Ends the inning for Minneapolis as we strand 2 on 1 hit. Score none, and the score remains 4-0 in favor of Frontenac. Kyra Blosser, a senior at Council Grove High School, says that no matter the sport, every player is a part of a team. Because of this, teamwork is a crucial skill needed to have a successful season. When players strive for their own personal goals rather than working together, things often go awry. The level of teamwork and connection between players can become the difference between winning and losing. Make sure to work as a team rather than individually in order to have the most successful season possible. This is a message from the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Student Advisory Team. Up for Frontenac is number 22. Lane Sullivan, left fielder. This is the bottom of their batting order. Last player on the batting order, I should say. Ball there. Outside, ball 2. Caught the corner there, strike 1. Two and 1 the count. Connects with that. White tracks it down, throws him out at first. Shortstop up, second time through the batting order. Logan Myers had a hit first time, scored a run. His hit was a single. Connects with that, it stays fair. Scooped up by Spencer Davidson and puts him out. Number 7, Caston Fields. Second baseman had a hit, scored a run. His hit was a single. First time through. Strike one there for Meckel. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Strike 2. Ball there, 1-2 the count. The 1-2 pitch. High and inside. Evens the count at 2 apiece. Connects with that to third base. Schrader picks it up with 1 hop out at first. So the Raiders go down in order, 1, 2, 3. There in the bottom of the first, no hits. No one stranded. And it remains 4-1 after 2 innings of play. Up for Minneapolis will be Trent Meckel. Second time through the order, Trent had a fly out first time through. Okay, we're in the meat of the Lions' order here. See if we can get some things rolling, get some runs on the board. Trent batting .384 on the season, on base percentage of .438. Inside corner, strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Way outside, ball 1. Spencer Davidson on deck for Minneapolis. Nolan White in the hole. Swing and a miss by Meckel. Strikes him out. Third strikeout for Cleveland. Gets 4 walks and 2 hits. Spencer Davidson up. Got on with a walk the first time through. Ball 1 there. Swing, foul tip. He connects with that. It's going into the center field. Center fielder gets under it, makes the grab. So 2 down here as Nolan White comes up. Daniel Watson on deck. Nolan's playing shortstop this game. .333 batting average, .420 on base. Must have been high, ball one. Connects, gets through the gap between. Oh, the shortstop knocks it down. They can't pick it up in time. White on with the hit. Here with two down. Daniel Watson up. I don't have recorded what happened with him. First time through. Swing and a miss there. There's two outs. One runner on for the Lions. White going for a steal, and they got him. Second time he's been caught this game running the bases. One hit. Nobody stranded. No runs for the Lions. They remain behind 4-1 to the Frontenac Raiders. Trent Meckel will continue to pitch for the Lions. Up for Frontenac will be number 24, Jeremy Rayo, center fielder. I call him Rayo. It's Rayo, apparently. Davidson and Schrader come in to wish the best to Trent Meckel here as we start getting pitching going in the bottom of the third. Connects. Nolan White from short gets hold of that and throws him out. Brett Cleveland, their pitcher, up. Got a hit the first time. Scored a run. His hit was a single. All their hits were singles. First time through. Ball there. 1-1 the count. Foul down the left side, out of the field play. So 1-2 the count to Cleveland. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. But gets away from Rice. And Cleveland will be there on an error. Mario Mangini up. Excuse me, Colin McCartney is up. He had a hit. It was a single. First time around. Strike there. Connects. Third baseman missed the ball just slightly. Logan Kern picks it up. Outfield, left field. Throws it into third to stop the advancement of the runners. So Carlin McCartney gets his second hit. Both singles. 2 runners on with 1 out. Mario McGinney up. He had a sacrifice single RBI first time through. So runners are first and second for Frontenac with 1 out. Swing and a miss there. One and one. Strike 2 called on the inside corner. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And they catch, Bryce dropped the ball, but picked it up and throws out an advancing runner from second to end the inning. That was number 9, Cleveland, the pitcher. So no runs scored by the Raiders here. They strand one. And get 1 hit in the bottom of the third. The score remains 4-1 in favor of the Raiders from Frontenac. Up for the Lions is Daniel Watson. His turnip bat didn't end there the way the second top of the third ended up. So he's back at it again. On deck will be Colby Rice. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Outside, ball 1. Ball 2. Inside ball 3, barely missed him. 3-1 the count to Daniel with no outs. The Lions trailing by 3, 4-1. Outside, walked him. So Daniel on with a walk. 5th walk of the game given up by Cleveland. Colby Rice up for the Lions. The catcher. Colby struck out first time through. Wes Schrader on deck. Colby fouls that off to the right. Watson goes for the steal. It's an overthrow to second. And so he advances to third on an error. Second error on the Raiders. Outside. Ball 1. 1-2 to Rice. He connects with that. Shortstop. It's going to score Watson. Rice is out at first. Rice with an RBI. Watson scores to make it 4-2. So sacrifice ground out for Rice. Wes Schrader up. Weston Schrader, I should say, from Minneapolis. Our third baseman. He had a strikeout first time through. Bases are empty with 1 out. Fouls that down the left side. Evens the count at 1-1. Logan Kern is on deck for Minneapolis. Riker Nelson, top of the order, is in the hole. Schrader batting .220, on deck percentage or on base percentage of .371. Pop up and in center field. Short second baseman gets underneath it for the out. So Logan Kern up, bottom of the order. Second time through, Logan was on with the base on balls. First time, he got caught stealing for an out. .286 batting average. Inside ball. His on base percentage is .381. Fouls that down the right side. Inside. Three and one the count to Logan. Fouls that to the right. Full count now, 3-2. That gets into center field. It falls for a hit. So a single for Logan Kern. Riker Nelson up to bat, third time through the order. He's had one hit. He scored a run, been on base with a walk. His hit was a single. One and one the count. There's two outs here. And he connects with that out to the right field for a single. His second hit of the day. Colton Bradford up for the Lions. He's had two hits. Two outs. Logan Kern, the lead runner at second in scoring position. Wild pitch gets corralled by the catcher. 1-0 the count to Bradford. That gets away. That's going to advance the runners. Two 2-0 the count to Bradford. Strike called there. Foul ball. Two and two the count with two outs. Connects, foul down the left side. The count remains 2-2. The Lions desperately need a hit to score another run here. Outside, full count now, 3-2 to Colton Bradford. Trent Meckles on deck, Spencer Davidson in the hole. Pop up, that's falls for a hit. It's going to score two. That gets way away from him. That's going to be a stand-up triple for Colton Bradford. Scoring Nelson and Kern. Bradford with his third hit of the day, of the game. It's 4-3. No. It's tied at 4. Excuse me. Trent Meckle up for the Lions with two outs. Swing and a miss. Strike two. 1-2 the count to Trent. Bops that, foul down the left side. So the Lions tie it up here, top of the fourth. With 2 outs, got a runner threatening from third at Bradford. 1-2 the count to Trent Meckel, our starting pitcher. He connects with that out into center field. They drop it. Scores Bradford. A double for Trent Meckel. That center fielder had it in his hand when he hit the ground. It came out. Meckel gets his first hit of the day, gets an RBI. Bradford scores a run. Spencer Davidson up. Outside. Davidson batting .586 on the season. On base percentage .630. Connects that, gets it to the first baseman, unfortunately, who beats him to first for the out. But the Lions rally and score 4. In the bottom of the top of the fourth to take the 5-4 lead. They strand one. As we head to the bottom of the fourth for the Raiders of Frontenac to come up, Trenton Meckel will continue to pitch for the Lions. It's a beautiful afternoon after starting out so cold and windy this morning at 52 degrees. Wind out of the north at 10 miles an hour. Still out of the north, but down to 7 miles an hour. 59 degrees, but no clouds. That makes a lot of difference. Okay, Alex Williams up for the Raiders. He had a ground-out sacrifice. Got an RBI out of it. First time up. The catcher. Ball 1. Fouls that down the left side into the Minneapolis dugout. 1-1 the count. Pop up. Davidson gets underneath, calls for it, makes the catch. One down. Clay Jamison, the right fielder, up. Second time through the order, he was caught running the bases. First time for an out. outside. Ball 2. The 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss. 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch, fouls off to the right. Evens the count at 2-2. Swings on that, gets out into the left field, falls for a hit. Picked up by Kern. So Jamison gets a single. Number 18 up the bat for the Frontenac Raiders. Adam, called strike there, Adam Wallownick. Aiden Wallownick. He connects with that. Out at second is the lead runner. So a single for Wallownick. But Jamison out. Base running, his second time that's happened this game. So 2 down. Logan Myers, leadoff batter's up. He has 1 hit, a single, and a ground out. Strike. Two down here. Pop up, out into right field. Bradford gets underneath it. Makes the catch to end the inning. At the end of 4. Frontenac strands 1, scores no runs. Had 1 hit, I believe, in the bottom of the 4th. Minneapolis leads the Frontenac Raiders 5-4 after 4 innings of play. Coming up to the top of the 5th, we will have Nolan White at bat and Daniel Watson on deck. We have a new pitcher for Frontenac getting warmed up. We do, number 7, Caston Fields. So Cleveland lasted 4 innings. 3 strikeouts, 5 walks, gave up 7 hits. Nolan White up for Minneapolis. Third time through the order. Fouls that to the right. One and one the count here. Just foul down the left field line. Makes the count 1-2. Daniel Watson on deck for Minneapolis. Colby Rice in the hole. So the count is 1-2 to Nolan White here with no outs. Inside there, evens the count at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Outside. Full count now, 3-2 to Nolan White. He connects with that, out into left field, and he's out. Up is Daniel Watson, third time through the order. Daniel's been on with a walk, scored a run. Ball one here. So one down with nobody on for the Lions, leading 5-4 over the Frontenac Raiders. Fouls that to the right. Connects. Third baseman chases it down. And Daniel Watson safe at first in the race. Gets his first hit of the game. A single. Colby Rice up with one out and one man on. Colby's struck out and had a ground out. Got an RBI somewhere in there. He connects, gets by. Oh my. Just got by the pitcher. The second baseman had to slide on the ground to couldn't recuperate, get the ball to the shortstop to try to get Watson out. So Rice with a single. Colby Rice gets a hit. One out, 2 runners on. Weston Schrader up. Goes foul down the left side. Weston has a strikeout and a flyout so far. The Lions are threatening, leading 5-4. With one out, 2 runners on. Daniel Watson, the lead runner at second. Ball there. The Raiders are on their second pitcher of the game. Caston Fields. Schrader connects with that. Foul over the right field netting. 1-2 the count to Schrader. Gets that. Shortstop chases it down. He's out. Excuse me. Rice was out at second. Schrader gets a hit. A single. Colby Rice out running the bases. Runners at first and third. 2 outs. Logan Kern up. Logan had a hit last time and scored a run. He's been on with a walk also. Pops that up, fouls that over the net. So Daniel Watson, the lead runner, threatening to score from third with 2 outs. Schrader's on first. Pops that up over the right side. And a foul. Makes the count 0-2 to Kern. Lions need a hit to get another run tacked on here, at least one. Outside, 1-2 the count. Riker Nelson on deck for Minneapolis. Start the 4th time through the order. Connects, shortstop gets it, and out at first. So ground out for Kern. Minneapolis strands 2, scores none in that inning. And had 2 hits, if I'm not mistaken. So after 4.5, Minneapolis leads 5-4. Trent Meckel, the senior, continues to pitch for Minneapolis. Caston Fields, the current pitcher for Frontenac, is up to bat. He's had 1 hit and has scored a run. His hit was a single. He's had a ground out. This is the 3rd time through their order. Meckel has surrendered 6 hits. He's had no strikeouts, no walks. After giving up 4 runs to start the game, the bottom of the first, Minneapolis has held Frontenac scoreless through 3 innings. Let's see if we can continue that. Caston Fields, the current pitcher, at bat. Ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3 there. Strike. 3-1 the count to Fields. The 3-1 pitch. He connects with that out in the left field. Kern gets underneath and makes the grab. So Fields is out on the fly out. Jeremy Rayo up. Rayo, excuse me. He was hit by a pitch and has scored a run. He's also had a ground out. Ball one. Strike evens the count at one apiece. Way outside. Ball two. Ball three, 3-1 the count now to Rayo. Fouls that down the left side. Full count now, 3-2. With one out. He connects, just gets by Meckel. Schrader grabs it up, but not in time to throw to first. So Rayo with his first hit of the game. A single. Seventh hit of the game for the Raiders. Cleveland up. He's had one hit. Rayo is safe on that steal. So the tying run is in scoring position at second with one out. Ball makes the count 2-0 to Cleveland. Outside, 3-0. Walked him. First walk of the game for giving up by Meckel. Puts two runners on. And Coach Johns has come out to talk with Meckel. Draws the infield in for the conversation. So the Raiders have one out but two runners on, trailing the Lions 5-4 here in the bottom of the fifth. Up for the Raiders is Colin McCartney, first baseman. He's had two hits, both singles. Has not scored. Fouls that down the left field line. Inside, ball. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Inside, ball 2. The count 2-1 to McCartney. Inside, ball 3. Two runners on, 1 out, and the batter has 3 balls. And takes the 4th ball there to advance. Second walk issued by Meckel. The Raiders load up the bases. Mario Mangini up. Strike called there. Mangini's had a ground out and an RBI. Outside, ball 1. 1-1 the count. Inside, ball 2. The 2-1 pitch coming. High, ball 3. Inside, strike 2. Full count now, 3-2 to Mangini. With 1 out, bases loaded. He hits that out into center field. Watson, it's golf falls for a hit. Oh, and a way of an overthrow is going to do a force out at third. Mangini gets a hit and an RBI to tie the game. Ryo, I think, was put out on the bases. So it's tied at 5. '23, Alex Williams up. He's had a ground out and an RBI. Connects. Be a force out at second. Cleveland was caught on a force out, base running out, so the Raiders strand 1, the bottom of the 5th, but score 1, tying it at 5 as we move to the top of the 6th. Minneapolis will be starting their 4th time through the batting order, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Riker Nelson is up. So Colton Bradford will be on deck. Riker Nelson has had 2 hits, has scored 2 runs. Both hits were singles. He's also been on base with a walk. We have a new pitcher, I believe, for the Raiders, number 23, Alex Williams. As the Lions see if they can get some more damage done on the bases to retake the lead. After giving up one there in the bottom of the fifth, got out of a bases loaded jam to only have one run scored by the Frontenac Raiders. On deck will be Colt Bradford, in the hole, Trent Meckel. Riker has had 2 hits, scored 2 runs. Both hits have been singles. He's stolen 2 bases. Batting .382 on the season. High outside, ball 1. It's a war of attrition now with the pitchers here in this third game in 2 days. Got the outside corner now. One and one the count. He connects. Second baseman grabs that. And Nelson's out at first. Colton Bradford up. Colton has had 3 hits. 2 of them RBIs, just scored a run. Got a single and a double for sure. Pops that up to the left. Ball 1, evens the count at 1-1. Connects, and that's going to get to the shortstop. Got him at first. So 2 groundouts in a row for the Lions. Trent Meckel is up. 4th time through the order. He's had 1 hit and an RBI. Has struck out and had a fly out. Spencer Davidson on deck for the Lions. Outside corner, strike 1. He hits that. First base, or the pitcher tracks it down. Throws him out of first. So 1, 2, 3, the Lions go down in order. Start of this inning. Start of the 6th inning here. Strand, no one. No hits. Score remains tied at 5 with the Frontenac Raiders coming up to bat in the bottom of the 6th. Trent Meckel continues to pitch for the Lions. Up for the Raiders will be number 16, who's now playing catcher. 16 is Lane Franklin. Franklin is a junior. Outside, low, ball one. Low, ball two. Strike. Makes the count 1-2. The 2-1 pitch. Connects with that out into center. That's going to be over. No. Watson gets underneath it and makes the grab. I didn't know if he's going to get backed up far enough for that, but he does. He had the motor to get there. Lane Sullivan up. Pop up. Going to be out of the field of play. There's one out here. He bunts successfully. Meckel picks it up. Oh, ball was a little high. The throw was a little high. Spencer Davidson had to jump up to get it. Couldn't quite get his foot down to get the out.